Hi and welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to do something a little different. We're going to do a review on my thermal spotter. I've had this about 2 years now and it's been absolutely flawless in operation. So let's go through some of the specs. It has a thermal module with a resolution of 384 by 288 and a net D of 35 millikelvins. The internal OLED display has a resolution of 1024 by 768. It has a built-in rechargeable battery, so you cannot swap the battery on this, with a life of 7 hours. I've found in some weathers, like when it's extremely cold, you will get a little bit less of a run time, but also in the summer months then I've probably had longer than 7 hours before, and that is constant use, not on-off use. It has a built-in memory of 16 gigabytes. It has 4 different colour palettes. One which is white hot, one which is black hot. It has a red hot and a fusion, which is the sort of purpley orangey predator vision. One of the reasons why I went for this particular model over some of the competition is because not only do I use this for long range centerfire, but I also use it for close range ratting, so I wanted a really low standard zoom. And the good thing about this one is its base minimum zoom is 1 times, whereas a lot of others the minimum is 2, so it's ideal for ratting. You also can have a digital zoom of 2, 4 and 8 times as well. When you're actually using the thermal, you can have it in hot track mode, and that will put a little box around anything that's glowing in the field and it'll point you to it straight away. I don't tend to use this. It has built-in Wi-Fi, so yes, you can stream it to a monitor or phone or something if should you choose to. The battery is a lithium battery. The thermal has a water protection level of IP67 waterproof. Now I've taken this out in all weather conditions where it's been absolutely howling and I've never had a single issue. Strangely enough, on the documentation as well, it does say that it has had a drop test and it could withstand a fall of 2 meters or 6.56 feet. The weight of it is quite heavy for a thermal, really. It's about 500 grams, 1.10 pounds. But it does have these lovely ridges cut into the side, so when you grab it, it does line your fingers up nicely. It's almost like playing a flute. Your fingers line up nicely with the buttons. You have a dial at the rear here, and this is a focus for your eye to be able to read the icons on the screen better. Then you have the front dial here, which does your focus of the object you're looking at. You do have a protective rubber cup that covers the lens to protect it from any harm. So let's go through the buttons. So this is your power button, on and off. This is your mode button. This is how you cycle through the 4 colour palettes that the device has. This button here, quick press takes a photo, long press does video recording. And like I said before, it has a 16 gigabyte onboard storage, and that does store quite a lot of film and video. This button here, this quick press will put the screen in sleep when you've spotted something and you want to turn the screen off and get up on your gun, or if you long press and hold it, it will take you into the software features. Now the software features in this, there's loads. It even has like a dead pixel repair, and not that I've ever had to use that, but there is a hell of a lot, and I'm not going to go into it on this video because it would just be boring. This one here, this is your zoom. So obviously your digital zooms, each time you press it, it'll go 1, 2, 4 and 8, and then back to 1 again, so you just keep pressing to go back. It has a square eye cup, which originally I thought wouldn't be too comfortable, but actually it's alright, it's fine around the eye. I don't have any issues with it at all. Like I said, I've had this for a couple of years now. It's performed flawlessly, and yeah, I love it. The only thing I would criticise with it is it comes with a lanyard, but as you can see here, I've had to cable tie up this lanyard, because when you're wearing it around your neck, this lanyard with this extended length, you'd need to be about 9 meters tall. So obviously the lanyard is ridiculously long. As said before, the battery is rechargeable, and it's a 7-hour battery, and it's charged here via a USB port. Now, although you can't charge the batteries in the device, what you can do, which most of us have anyway, is a mobile phone charger pack which has like a USB-C lead off, and you can plug that in and you can operate it while it's charging, so you can extend the battery life should you wish to. Make sure the rubber cap is sealed in properly, because that's your waterproof seal. You have a tripod mount here, so you can mount it to a tripod for some stable video footage. But overall, it's a lovely unit. Like I say, it's reasonably weighty, but that weight balances nicely in the hand. It doesn't feel too cheap and plastic. It's quite tough. There's a lot of rubberized sort of feel to the lens and the eye cup, so it does withstand a drop, and I can attest to that because I have dropped it a few times. But overall, I'm very happy with it, and yeah, you should definitely pop along if you're interested in one of these and have a look at it. That brings us to an end, so thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.